The dear officials of the South African community leaders and all those engaged in service. It is a delight as well as a privilege to place these few flowers at the feet of our Common Guru Sri Swami Sivananda. Before I came, my spiritual colleague, before I came, my take it for this very special moment here. I think that when Mother asked us to come and join this one, for a moment, my wife and I were just wondering why we were invited. But of course, we soon realized that this was a very important moment for us to embrace.
iyakwazi ukudonsa that's why kumele kube yi-internal ingabi external ngiyabona amanje ufuna avule wonke amalungu mawuthi ivula yonke usebenza nge-internal bengithi mina sisebenzisa i-external i-external so kumele sisebenzele intambo kuphela yodwa singayisebenzisi yonke ngqo yayibona that's why udloda sisetheni ukuthi kusebenze eyi-1 kuphela intambo eyi-1 kuphela
Which we always wonder how we do. As we know, we are promoted and overall well-being, both physical and spiritual as well as emotional. The biggest significance of what was just
Yes, of the let me slow. Yes, my second banana, definitely show you.
So I think that there's a very important role. Maybe as
because we're about
really mine was ready to come and thank you and thank this opportunity to come here.
I'm getting excited.
For all those days, and I just hope that we will be able to get invites to the if we do, we definitely take part in this very social day. As last week, friends and ladies, I just want to bring up to the all of us. That even we support and welcome to our ladies today, of which you feel very pleased about today. Please let it not be a one-way one. Let us please strive to make this and inculcate it into our lives every day. This is what I'm committing in front of you and my wife, that I'm going to try very seriously to get involved every day.
Man, what's on? I was saying this way that it just chops out. Yeah, like
I'm sure my father is doing it in summer.
because it's too well.
Desktop sound is off. Desktop sound audio is off.
Beautiful, thank you so much. It just gives me great pleasure to invite our new premier, His
Black
Excellency
Magic
Honorable
to
Premier
represent.
Athi you know yazi into engizwa la ilena esiyikhulumayo la.
Pemba.
Into engisho ukuthi siyithatha la.
Please give him a very, very warm welcome.
Ingakho ke ngithi mina sizothatha yona izolo ethi ngoba nasendlini uma sithola isound izolo besithola ngoba senzelasa kube yiyona esirikhoda ngayo ngomzimba. Intambo le intambo ke ezoshoda angazi ukuthi yiphi le ntambo le ezokwazi ukuthi iconnect
Plug.
le hayi le plug le athi le iyona sound to represent ikhona ikhande liba kanje
Ya mhlambe angazi awubuka lapha Sole kuzoba linde kusuke leli lifika ideskini. Ikhanda.
hayi ikhanda le plug izothatha represent lo plug
Wena leli khanda leli elikanje lizosuka la lingekweni la. Angithi kumele kuthole ikhebule engene.
oyiyo leli ithi ayikho
Angazi kodwa la ngemuva ukuthi i-output yayo ukuthi ayikwazi ukuxhumeka njengalawo. Mase ikhipha isikiphe lesimo.
oh ya izosebenza kumele kuphume lo uhlukile ukuphuma
Swami
Ayikho into epresayo lapha.
press
Sivananda, Bishop Johnson and Swami province on the challenges that our people are always complaining about. There are a lot of dialogues that are taking place with our honorable MECs. Hence, I said I expect them after appointment to hit the ground running. And the evidence that the new members of the Executive Council of the Cabinet of KwaZulu-Natal took that call with humility. You see, the MEC for Cocta has already started to do that. He is here today, and not only here today, but also have another engagement on a journey to ensure that as the MEC of our province, he reignites hope to the people of KwaZulu-Natal, which is quite very important for the prosperous future of the province, especially on behalf of our children. Because what we do it not for today, but what we want to do it for even the future of our children, so that they will live in a province that is full of hope, a province that is full of prosperity. It is our fervent hope that this milestone event will become a tourism attraction Mabega on the KZN events calendar, attracting enthusiasts from all religions and cultures. This Sivananda World Peace Foundation, through its founder, Prince Ishwa Ramlashman Mabega Zulu, has been promoting yoga for humanity over the past decades. And the province has partnered with the foundation to inculcate the knowledge of yoga to thousands of learners in participating schools. A well-respected philanthropist, Prince Ishwa Mabega Zulu, has consistently raised the bar on this iconic event over the past decades. The health benefits of yoga cannot be overemphasized, as it provides both mental and physical benefits as it practiced across the globe. In fact, at Dinangwe, I received warmly your call that each and every time when we travel, we must have the sneakers, so that whenever we had an opportunity, we were able to join in exercising. The practice of yoga encourages one to attain mental and physical balance, to gain peace and stability through regular practice, to connect better with yourself, and improve body flexibility and your sleep patterns. Yoga promotes spiritual discipline to bring harmony between mind and body. It is a science and an art of health and sound living. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word yu, signifying to join or to combine or to unite. On behalf of the KwaZulu-Natal government, I pledge our support to the continued practice of yoga in our province. The former Prime Minister of the Zulu Nation, His Excellency Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, who sadly passed away in September last year, like previous speakers have mentioned, has attended International Yoga Day since its inception. And it is a bittersweet moment to reflect that he was here to participate in the 9th anniversary event in 2023. It was his express wish that yoga will become part of school learning. He was a very strong enthusiast of yoga and said that it should be entrenched in our nation through introducing it in our schools, and we will support that wish. In his own words, I quote, he said, "This is part of the intervention we so urgently need to change our people's lifestyle and address the extremely high level of stress that has become normal for us all. We need to disconnect from the frenetic pace, set aside the endless distractions, and focus on bringing our inner world back into balance." Close quote. This province of KwaZulu-Natal and the world itself was thrust into panic and chaos when a COVID pandemic hits us in 2020 to 2021. Just the simple act of breathing was a privilege that many of us did not take for granted during those times. Deep breathing techniques, which are the cornerstone of the yoga practice, bring mental and physical well-being, as well as a calming effect to mind, body, and soul, and promotes deep meditation and positive mindsets. Our country, a deeply contested period of elections, which have brought us to a space where unity, positivity, and harmony is required to bring about cohesion and cooperation. We look forward to a phase of reconciliation as we respect and listen to one another in the hope of promoting consensus and agreement for the coming 5 years. This is what we need as a province to ensure that we meet the needs of the people that we serve, to ensure that we have a province that is peaceful, a province that has enhanced security. That is why I decided to take the Department of Community Safety and Liaison to the Office of the Premier, because I want to lead at the forefront in combating crime in our province, so that each and everyone who's walking in the street of eThekwini, walking in the street of KwaZulu-Natal, wherever, will feel safer. We are prepared to fight crime in this province at all costs. We understand that when we achieve that, our children will feel safer, will grow in a safe environment, and our province will have stability. Investors will flow into this province, and opportunities will open for everyone in our province. That is a journey which today in the morning I wish to invite all of you to partner with us, to walk with us this very important journey of ensuring that we inspire new hope to the future of our children, because it's all about our children. What we do as elders, we are not doing it for ourselves only, but we are doing it at least for our children. And we dare not fail to do better for this province. As we explore the many facets of this new and exciting time in our democracy, it is indeed heartening to see community leaders from all spheres, including political, government, academic, social, and cultural sectors, all come together to engage in the practice of yoga. May this International Yoga Day bring peace and harmony to everyone's life, fostering a deep connection with our inner selves and the world around us. Peace to you all. Namaste.
We are thankful to all our distinguished dignitaries for their very kind words. We will now begin with the yoga session. I'll hand over to our yoga instructors and team. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy, and I'll talk to you after the yoga.
Namaste. The divine light in I honors and respects the divine light in you. Namaste. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this amazing event. If we could start, please, by all finding a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed or extending your legs forward, joining the ankles together, whatever is accessible to you. And we'll be beginning to place our hands onto our thighs. You can open your palms towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Gently lift the chest. Take an inhale through your nostrils, filling up the lungs and the diaphragm, lengthening your side bodies. And on the exhale, allow your eyes to quietly soften and gently close. Coming into this space, we want to find harmony and peace and quiet. An opportunity to connect with ourselves, the Guru within. Gentle inhaling through the nostrils, allowing the breath to flow in its natural state. Just simply become the observer, observing the quality of your breath. Observing how you're feeling in this moment, in this space, in this community of yogis, in this shared vision, this shared community. And gently observing the breath as it moves through your body. Observing any areas of stiffness, tension, any aches or pains, and just a general overview of how you are feeling. To enter this space, we shall begin with 3 arms. So maintaining that lift in the spine and the upper body. Gently exhale all the air out of your lungs. We will inhale together and continue through 3 arms, which I will lead for you. Inhale. Inhale. Last inhale. Just remain in this position for a few moments. Gently bow your head to your heart. In this space that you've cultivated, gently set an intention or acknowledgement for your practice this morning. And quietly on the inhale, lifting the head and softly open eyes. Namaste. So we'll begin by bringing our hands behind our hips onto our fingertips. So just placing the fingertips behind your hips, lifting the spine as you straighten the arms. Allow your sternum to move forward and up. Keep the gaze softly ahead of you, eyes soft, head top of the neck. On the inhale, let's extend the arms out to the sides and reach them up towards the sky. Palms facing each other as we extend from the hips to the fingertips. Bring the palms together at the peak of the inhale, pressing them evenly against each other in prayer, and exhale both hands down the midline, bringing the hands to the center of the chest. Allow the thumbs to press against the sternum, and just gently bring all four fingers together. Press the palms evenly in towards each other, and find your forearms resting under your floating ribs. Release onto the fingertips again. Inhale, both arms back up towards the sky. Palms facing each other. On the exhale, release your right hand down onto the floor beside you. And just soften your elbow as you lean over to your right side and bring your left arm up and over, extending over your side body. Take a little gaze towards that left armpit as you stretch, keeping both buttocks placed firmly on your mat. Inhale, coming back to center, extend both arms. Exhale, release the left hand down and bring the right arm up and over, taking your gaze to that right armpit as you stretch from the hips over across to the tips of the fingers. Inhale, coming back to center, extending both arms. Exhale, bring the palms together into Namaste and back down the midline. Quietly bow the head to the heart. And gently lift the head and softly open the eyes.
Namaste. We shall now begin with the warm-ups. Let us come to standing in mountain pose. We will begin with neck stretches, followed by knee bends and trunk twisting. So stand with your feet slightly apart. Take a nice inhale, roll your shoulders back, place your hands onto your waist. Inhale again, and as you exhale, gently bring your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, move your head back only as far as is comfortable for you. We shall repeat that twice more. Inhale, chin to chest. Come back to center. Exhale, move your head back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, center, and relax. Keep your hands on your waist as we now move ear to shoulders. So take a nice breath in. As you exhale, gently lower your right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, center. Right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. As you exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And gently come back to center. Now we shall move our head to the side, getting your chin in line with your shoulder. So take a nice breath in and gently move your head towards the right shoulder, keeping your chin in line with your shoulder. As you exhale, come back to center. Take another nice breath in, Move your head towards the left shoulder, getting your chin in line with that shoulder. Inhale back to center, exhale towards the right. Inhale center, exhale left. Gently come back to center. Next we shall do the neck rotation, so we'll be doing 3 rounds to the right, 3 rounds to the left, and we will come back to center. So let's start with the head facing down, taking a nice inhale, moving your head towards the right, all the way back, come to the left, and slowly back down. Inhaling again, moving towards the right, all the way back, coming to the other side, and down. One last round to the right. Inhale, move your head to the right, all the way back. As you exhale, move it to the left and back down. Come back to center. Let's repeat that rotation towards the left. So start with your head facing down. Inhale, move your head towards the left, all the way back. Exhaling to the right and come back down. Inhale towards the left, taking your head all the way back. Exhaling towards the right and down. One last round. Inhale all the way to the left and back. Exhaling to the right and down. Bring your head back to center. Now we shall get moving with the knee bending. So bring both your arms in line just in front of you. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, bend your knees, keep your thighs and your hands parallel to the ground. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, bend your knees again. Inhale up and release your hands to the side of your body. Next we shall do the trunk twisting. So bring both your hands to your chest center. Palms are facing each other. Take a nice breath in and sweep your arm behind you. And as you exhale, come back to center. Inhale, move your left arm behind you. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, move the right arm behind you. Exhale, center. Inhale, left arm behind you. Exhale, center. Release your hands to the side of your body. Now we shall begin with Surya Namaskar. I invite all of you to start at the short edge of your mat. Come to standing in mountain pose with your feet together. Take a nice inhale, roll the shoulders back and bring your hands to your chest center in prayer pose. Take a nice inhale, sweep your arms over the head. Bring your palms together. Move your body slightly back. And as you exhale, come forward with your hands and your body in line, fingertips on either side of your feet. Full forward fold. You can bend your knees here, touch the ground. As we shall move to low lunge, stepping your right leg as far back as you can. Place the knee on the mat, flatten the back foot. lift your chest, lift your gaze. Next is high plank. Step your left leg back, raise that knee off the mat, and draw your shoulders to be in line with your wrist. High plank. Now bring both your knees down. As we get to 8-limb pose, you're going to widen your elbows, place your chest on the mat, and chin. Next, we get to upward facing dog. Place your hands at the side of your chest. Lift your chest and your gaze. We get to downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, raise your hips up. Align your feet such that your big toes are facing each other. Take a nice inhale and draw your tummy up towards the spine. Low lunge. We bring the left foot onto the ground, left knee onto the ground, and swing the back leg forward into a low lunge. Keep your hands at the side of your front foot. Now raise the back leg off the ground, raise that knee off the ground, and step that foot forward into a full forward fold. Hands on either side of your feet. Look at your knees. Take a nice inhale, step the left leg back into a low lunge. Knee on the ground. Place your knee on the mat. Now we get to a high plank. Step your left leg back into a high plank. Stack your shoulders in line with your wrist. 8-limb, widen your knees, place your knees on the mat, widen your elbows, chest on the mat and the chin. Flatten your entire body, place your hands at the side of your chest, take a nice inhale, raise your chest and your gaze into upward facing dog. Downward dog, curl your toes under, raise your hips up. Draw your tummy in and up towards the spine. Low lunge, left knee on the ground. Step your right leg forward. Place your hands on either side of that foot. Full forward fold. Draw that back leg forward. Place your hands on either side of your feet. Take a nice inhale. Sweep your arms straight up. Palms together, move your body back. As you exhale, bring your hands back onto the ground on either side of your feet. One more round. Step your right leg as far back as you can, knee to the ground, flatten your back foot. High plank, move the left leg back into high plank, stacking your shoulders in line with your wrist. 8-limb pose, widen those knees, place them on the mat. Widen your elbows, chest on the ground, chin on the ground. Flatten your entire body, placing your hands at the side of your chest. We get to upward dog. Take a nice inhale, raise your chest up. Downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, raise your hips up. Low lunge, place your right knee onto the mat and swing the back leg forward into a low lunge. Full forward fold, step your left leg forward. Place your hands on either side of your front, on either side of your feet. Take a nice inhale, sweep your arms straight up, palms together. As you exhale, bring your hands back down on either side of your feet. We get to low lunge. Step your left leg as far back as you can, knee to the ground. Flatten the back foot. High plank, step that front front leg back. Stack your shoulders in line with your wrist. 8 limb pose. Widen those knees. Place them on the mat. Widen your elbows. Chest on the mat and chin. Flatten your entire body. Place your hands at the side of your chest. Upward dog. Take a nice inhale. Raise your chest up and raise your gaze. Downward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Raise your hips up. See that your big toes are facing each other. Take a nice inhale. Draw your tummy up towards the spine. Low lunge. Left knee on the mat. Step your back leg forward into a low lunge. Then curl the toes under. Step the back leg forward into a full forward fold. Look at your knees. Take a nice inhale. Sweep your arms straight up. Palms together and draw it at your chest center. Release your hands to either side of you and bring your feet together. Lift your toes and spread them wide, creating more surface area space, and then ground them. Come up onto your toes and then lift your heels. Spread your heels wide, broaden your feet, and then ground them. So feel the anchoring through your feet. Feel the contact of the earth beneath you, as though you're covering as much surface area with your feet as possible. Firm up your legs, firm up the thighs, extend from the pubis to the top notch of your sternum, broaden out your collarbones, take the heads of the shoulders back, fingertips strong on either side of you. On an inhale, extend the arms up over your head. Point the fingers, create extension from the feet to the fingertips, making space between your ribs, stretching out the skin of the armpits. Extend the arms ahead of you in line with your shoulders. Bind your hands. As you interlock the fingers, turn the palms away from you. Extend from the shoulders to the palms, straightening out the elbows. On an inhale, extend the arms up above your head, palms in line with your shoulders. Elbows, forearms, all parallel. Again, extend those palms as high up as you can. Anchor through your feet. Extend to the right. Come back to center. Extend to the left. Come back to center. Release the bind of your hands. Take your hands to heart center, palms facing the floor. Turning towards the long edge of your mat, step the legs out wide. Outer heels parallel to the outer edges of your mat. Extend your arms out in line with your shoulders. Turn the left foot in slightly, turn your entire right leg out. Hips and shoulders face forward. Anchor through the back foot. Extend as far as you can to the right. Feel the lengthening from your hip crease to your armpit. Release the hand to the shin or the ankle. Top hand to your hip. Roll the right rib forward and the left rib back. On an inhale, raise the left hand up and above your head. Extend, triangle pose. Keep the grounding in your back foot. Feel that extension on both sides of your torso and the revolving action. Use the top hand and the back foot to bring you back up to stand. Pause here just to get your balance. Keep the arms spread on either side of you. Inhale, and as you exhale, Drop into that right knee. Your right knee is aligned directly over your right ankle. The inner thigh is rolling out. Seal the outer edge of the back foot. Gaze over the right fingertips. See if you can lunge a little bit deeper now. Release the right forearm onto your right thigh. Revolve your entire trunk as though the right body is moving forward and the left body moving back. Take the left hand up. Inhale, and as you exhale, extend the arm up and over your head. Feel the extension from the fingertips to the outer edge of the back foot. Holding your posture, not your breath. On an inhale, coming back up through Warrior Two. Straighten out your front leg. Turn the foot to face inwards, and then step the feet together, bringing your hands back on either side of you. Extend the arms ahead of you, interlock the fingers. Be aware of how you're interlocking the fingers, and then move the fingers one finger down. Extend the palms away from you. Stretch out the elbows. Inhale, raise the arms up and over your head. Stretch, straighten out your elbows. Feel the lengthening from your feet right up to those flat palms. Ground through your feet firmly. Stretch to the right. Come back to center. Firm up your legs more. Stretch to the left. Come back to center. Release the hands. Bring the hands on to the front chest, palms facing the floor. Again, stepping out the legs wide. Big toes inwards. Turn the right foot in slightly. Roll the entire left leg out. Left toes facing the extreme left. Hips and torso faces forward. Arms on either side of you. Extend from the hip crease right to the armpit. Try to extend to the extreme left. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then release your hand to your shin or your ankle. Top hand to your hip. Roll that top hip back. Bring the bottom ribs forward. Inhale, raise the top hand. Create length in that top arm. Seal the back foot into the mat. Coming up slowly with the top hand and the back foot. Coming back to stand with the hands on either side of you. Get your balance. Inhale, and as you exhale, deep bend in the left knee. Hips and shoulders still face forward. Once you've lunged as deep as you can, gaze over the left fingertips into the distance. Warrior Two. See if you can hold the posture. Release the left forearm onto the left thigh. Revolve your upper body. So move the left ribs forward and the right ribs back. Take your hand to your hip. To revolve more, inhale, raise the hand up, and exhale, take it up and over the head. Feel the extension from the fingertips to the outer edge of your back foot. Coming up slowly, back through Warrior Two. Straighten out your front leg, turn the foot in, step the feet in together. Raise the arms. Lengthen. Create as much extension from the feet to the fingertips. Another deep breath in. As you exhale, hinging forward. Tailbone shoots back. Heart center shoots forward. Start to fold. Release the fingertips onto the mat. Come down onto the knees. Take the knees onto the mat. Your knees are directly under your hips. Keep the line of your knees in line with your hips. Take both your palms to your sacrum, onto your lower back. Push your hips forward. Take your gaze up. And keep using your hands to push the hips forward. Feel the openness in your throat and the front of your chest. Coming up evenly and equally on both sides. Pause. Take your knees wide, hands onto the mat. Touch the big toes together, sit back over the heels. Extend the arms forward and then slowly come to rest the head to the mat. Resting here in your child's pose. Directly under your hips. Keep the line of your knees.
Resting on a child pose, lie down on your stomach. Silala phansi ngesisu. Resting on a child pose, lie down on your stomach. Silala phansi ngesisu. Bend your both arms in front of you. Putting them together as if you're folding them. Ugoba izandla ngaphambi kwakho kuba ngathi uyayifolda, and then put your head on top of both hands. You can use left or right to lie on. Ubuso bakho ubeke phezu kwezandla lezo oyifoldile zombili, is either right noma left. And relax. Your both feet are apart, toes facing outwards. Imilenze yakho ivulekile, iminwe ibheke ngaphandle. Shukuthi yithende ibhekene, iminwe ibheke ngaphandle. Shukuthi yithende, and relax. Now stretch both hands in front of you. Silule izandla. Now stretch both hands and then pull them back next to your body, palms facing up. Place your palms down. Place your hands next to your body, the palms facing down. Ready for cobra. Place your hands next to your body, the palms facing down. Izandla zakho zibe seduze kwamahlombe, uzibeke zibheke phansi. Izandla zakho zibe seduze kwamahlombe. With inhalation, raise your chest up. Uphefumule ubusuphakamisa isifuba up until your navel, ukuya enkabeni. And then hold the posture, not the breath. Keep breathing. And then hold the posture, not the breath. Keep breathing. With exhalation, slowly come down. With exhalation, slowly come down. Okay, on the first one, the elbows were raised. We're gonna do the second one. Place your elbows and hands on your mat. Indololwane yakho nezandla zakho zibekwe kumata. And then you raise your chest up. Uvuse isifuba, your elbows and your hands are still on the mat. And then keep breathing and look up. Your hands are still on the mat. Hold the posture and look up. Hold the posture. With exhalation, come down. Exhalation. Now put your both hands next to your body. Uyiqondise izandla, palms facing up, izandla zakho zibheke phezulu. Uyiqondise izandla, ingalo eduze komzimba, izandla zibheke phezulu. And then you can firm up your buttocks, thighs and knees, and both legs, you lift them up. Uqinisa izinga, amathanga namadolo, uphakamise imilenze yomabili ngaphandle kokugoba amadolo. Raise your both legs without bending your knees. Squeezing your buttocks, thighs and your knees will help you lift up. As you're holding the posture, keep breathing. Uqhubeka uphefumule as ubambe i-posture, ungawubambi umoya. With exhalation, calm down. Uqhubeka uphefumule as ubambe i-posture, ungawubambi umoya. Now let's roll over our back. Phenduka ulale ngomhlanga. Putting your hands next to your body, palms facing down this time. Izandla zakho zombili ziseduze komzimba wakho, zibheke phezulu ke manje. Hands next to your body, palms facing down this time. Bend both your knees, your heels almost touching your buttocks. Gobe amadolo, ithende zakho yisondele eyinqeni. Both your knees, unyawo lube phansi mba. Your foot is flat. And then use your both hands to hold your ankles. Sibambe amakakala ngezandla zombili, inyawo singakayiphakamisi. And then siyaphakamisa ilingezansi kuphela, shukuthi kuzophakama izinga kuphela with inhalation. Inhale and lift your abdomen up. And then siyaphakamisa ilingezansi kuphela. Keep breathing as you're holding the posture. With inhalation. Inhale and lift your abdomen up. With exhalation, calm down. And straighten your feet, palms face up, and relax. And straighten your feet, palms face up, and relax.
Take this opportunity and just relax. Breathe easily, nicely, without any hindrance. Thathe leli thuba uphefumule. Kuyoga status zethu. Ayikho indawo esifisa ukuba kuyona njengale. Siyaphefumula. Kungakhona kuhlikihliki. Kuyoga status zethu. I humbly ask you to get up and stand on your legs. Ela nonke nisukume nime ngenyawo zenu. Ubheke phambili. Get up and stand. How are you feeling, guys? Ela nonke nisukume. Is it still manageable? Okay. Just shake your body. It's waiting. Keep it stress. Keep it long for Just shake. Okay. Inyawo zakho ihlanganise. Your legs together. And then